Today we are making plantain eto, a delicious mashed plantain dish mixed with palm oil, onions, eggs, and groundnuts. This is one of those meals that looks very simple, but if you don't get the steps right, the texture and taste can easily go wrong. So in this video, I'm going to take my time and show you every single detail from choosing the right plantain to getting the perfect soft mash and finally plating it beautifully. If you follow this step by step, your eto will come out smooth, flavorful, and absolutely perfect. Now, without wasting much of your time, wear your apron and let's start cooking. Let me start with the most important ingredient, the plantain. For the best eto, you will need ripe but firm plantains. Look for plantains that are nicely yellow with small black spots. That's where the sweetness is just right. Now I'll cut off both ends of the plantain. Take your knife and make a gentle slit along the skin. Peel off carefully, making sure you remove all the skin. Once peeled, cut the plantain into medium-sized chunks. Try to keep the size even so they cook at the same rate. Now we're done peeling the plantain. We're going to give the pieces a quick rinse and then set them aside. Next, I'll transfer my plantain into a pot. Now add just enough water to slightly cover it and not too much. But before that, let's go in with some eggs. You all know eto is enjoyed with eggs, so obviously I'll be going in with eggs. You can also use Kobe for this and you are good to go. I added some pepper, salt to taste, add some water, place it on medium heat and allow it to cook gently. So as it cooks, you will notice the plantain becoming softer and slightly deeper in color. Moving forward, we're going to go ahead and grind our pepper mix. So I already have some onions in my asanka. I'm going to grind until smooth. So once done, we're going to set it aside and then move on to check on the plantain. Alright, so after about 20 to 30 minutes, the plantain is almost done, but the pepper is ready. Since we want to grind it, let's remove it and grind it in the asanka. Make sure to use spoon, fork, or anything that can help you remove the pepper very well, okay? Just don't hurt yourself for me, all right? All right, so now the plantain is ready. It's looking very soft and perfect. We're going to strain out the water, remove the eggs, and then make sure to cover the plantain so it doesn't get cold, because when it gets cold, the plantain is also going to get hard and it's going to make the grinding process very difficult for us. We don't want to experience any hard labor, okay? Yeah, anyways, we're going to continue with our grinding process. So I'm done with the pepper. I also added some more money for that traditional natural flavor. I'll also go in with a little salt to taste. You can add a little aroma seasoning for that perfect umami taste and you're going to love it. Moving forward, I'll go in with my peanut butter or groundnut paste. Grind everything together with the pepper and then go in with your palm oil to achieve the perfect consistency, okay? So whilst that is going on, I want to also use this opportunity to thank all my returning subscribers and the new foodie members right here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for always liking my videos, sharing, and also commenting on my videos, fam. I am very grateful. Thank you so much. Now for the most important part, the mashing process. I'll transfer the cooked plantain into the asanka. Start mashing while it's still warm. Mash gently but firmly until it becomes soft and slightly smooth. Now begin adding your palm oil and onions gradually. But since I've already done that, no need to do this, okay? You can also add the onions or the palm oil later when you are done mashing. That's very important. Also, make sure to mash it bit by bit to achieve the perfect consistency we are looking for. Alright, so this ensures the oil is evenly distributed and prevents the eto from becoming too oily in one spot. Keep mixing until everything is well combined. Use your fork or any other spoon to bring out the eto together just the way you are seeing on your screen right now. Your eto should now be soft, smooth, slightly stretchy, and well coated with the palm oil and the other ingredients just the way you are seeing on your screens right now. At this point, just taste and adjust salt if needed. Now it's time to bring everything together. I'm going to garnish my eto with some roasted peanuts, followed by my boiled eggs. So I love roasted peanuts very well, so be generous with it if you also love it. And of course, avocados are in season, so I'm going to add my avocados to it. And I also added a few fresh spring onions to bring out the flavor very well. Next, I go in with some of the leftover palm oil, which is totally optional. And just like that, our plantain eto is ready to serve. Soft, rich, slightly sweet, and full of flavor. This is plantain eto done right. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Cooking with Efya for more delicious Ghanaian recipes. Let me also know in the comment section what you think about this recipe, and I'll be very glad to read all your amazing comments down below. Let me know how you like your eto, and I'll be very happy to know about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Cooking with Efya, delicious species from Ghana's kitchen full of